Russia Eats is brought to you by the Minnesota Pork Board. Our guest today joins us about 16 or 17 hours after opening his second location here in the Twin Cities. Kitchen and Rail is the restaurant, just opened in Golden Valley. Used to be Mort's Deli, but now it is the second outpost of a Twin Cities restaurant. I guess are you a chain now? Joe Newhouse is the co-owner of Kitchen and Rail. Chain sounds wrong.
Chain
Joe.
sounds really wrong. I don't know what to call ourselves now. We're still small, independently owned, and we're just bringing our restaurant closer to people who love it.
When you only have two, I don't think we have to go full on chain.
Okay, good.
Yeah. You opened in Eagan when?
So that was about 3.5 years ago. My business partner, Victor, who the founder is, Victor Salamoni, and myself, we opened Kitchen and Rail in Eagan. Now our second locations are in Golden Valley.
Golden Valley, I was there yesterday when you guys had your ribbon cutting, which, let me tell you, I love a ribbon cut.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
So good.
Who doesn't love a ribbon cutting? But you guys had the city manager there from Golden Valley, and he was telling me that city doubles in population during the day, but it has really no sit-down restaurants for people to go to. And now, so he was quite excited that you guys were opened up.
Yeah, you can tell there's a lot of good anticipation among the neighborhood. And that's, part of the reason why we chose Golden Valley. It's a really good centrally located spot. Actually, a lot of our customers down in Eagan were coming from the west side of town. And so that's part of the reason why we put it over there.
Do you get worried about opening a second location, or do you feel like more confidence because you know what works and what doesn't?
Right now, it's totally more confidence. Opening a second location after the first one is a totally different experience. I don't want to say easier because any restaurant opening is a massive project to carry forward, and our team did an incredible job turning that idea into reality. But this is it's a really good marketplace, a good neighborhood, and we're proud to be there.
Joe Newhouse is here. Kitchen and Rail is the restaurant. Now, when you opened in the former Mort's Deli, you guys made a very interesting decision that I think went a long way, right? Tell us about the sandwich and the tribute.
The famous Mort sandwich. This is a smoked pastrami, New York style sandwich that really was the instigator to helping us launch in Golden Valley. As you know, Golden Valley Shopping Center was recently purchased by Pastor Properties, and so when we were, as we were courting them, we knew there's an article that came out that had this fantastic quote. They said, "The way to a developer's heart is through their stomach." And so we decided that we need to pull out all the stops, and we created a pastrami sandwich in the honor of Mort Deli, and that was the genesis of it, and so we kept it on the menu.
This thing is, so you launched it in Eagan as kind of part of that process.
Yeah, exactly.
And of course you had to bring it.
We had to bring it.
Well, it had to be good, right? Because
I felt bad at the ribbon cutting that we had it presented and you didn't get a bite of it. And so I had to bring one.
It was nice. I mean, I'm gonna shovel some of that in my mouth. I'll guarantee you that much. Tell me, is pastrami hard to make, or what was the development like for you guys?
Yeah, so we actually, Victor is a fantastic guy behind the smoker. He and Charlie Torgerson are, meat guys back from Famous Dave's era. And so
people know Charlie if they've been to the state fair.
Exactly. Pork board, Charlie T's. The guy is famous in at least 17 counties.
Yes.
So he and Victor worked their magic on this one and did an incredible job.
Pastrami, it's all about the bark and the sort of seasoning and the seasoning mix.
Yeah, you can have wet and dry depending on what a customer likes, but this one has a little bit of a variety in there for you.
This guy's pretty juicy.
Yeah. The flavor on it is just incredible. It reheats really well. There's always leftovers, and so people bring it home and have it for breakfast the next morning.
It's a cousin of corned beef, I would say.
Corned beef. We actually have a Reuben on our menu as well. The new thing about the Golden Valley location is we're opening with lunch, which we haven't done before. I know you had mentioned, there's a high business population in
it's
Golden Valley.
It's like Care 11 is out there. You
Got
got
General Mills out there, a bunch of headquarters out there. And so when we were looking at the area, every single restaurant in the area was offering lunch. And it's something we just had never done before. And so we figured we'd give it a try. And so we added a new lunch menu onto the board.
nice. Kitchen and Rail is the restaurant. The restaurant business has been challenged. It's always challenging, but certainly the start of this year has felt like a fever pitch of challenges for folks. It's different depending on where you are, though.
For sure.
In Eagan, have you guys felt much of a difference with whether it's the slower economy or the colder weather? Or, I mean, frankly, no restaurant in the metro is immune from feeling some effects with their employees of the surge of ice.
Yeah, you know what? We were not immune to that. We experienced the same things that every other restaurant went through. We made it a focus of just caring for our staff, because our staff is our family. And unfortunately, we're not new to opening in trying circumstances. We opened Egan, right out of COVID.
Yes,
so
which was crazy, which felt crazy. It's like, what are you guys doing?
It did, yeah. So this is, any time is going to be challenging to open a restaurant in this marketplace where you have, rising costs and shrinking margins. And so it's no time is great, but if there was ever a good market and a good location to do it in, it's Golden Valley, because they have an incredible community there.
One of the things that I think is interesting about you guys being in Golden Valley is the fact that you had such a response when you posted the job openings. So tell me, you've got like 60 people.
Yeah, so we have about 60 positions, from
chefs,
front of house to back of
dishwashers,
house. Correct, yeah.
Bartenders.
Mm-hmm.
60 positions. So, you think like, all right, I'm going to throw it up on Indeed or wherever you put your job posting.
Which is what we did.
And how many, this is how I get restaurant news. When I see a job opening on Indeed, I'm like, I wonder what that project is.
Yeah.
So how many applications did you guys get?
We had an incredible turnout. We had about 1,500 applicants come through. So it was
1,500.
1,500. Yeah, we were shocked. We were blown away. And so some incredible candidates came through to join our team.
What do you attribute that to? Is it because you're such a great owner?
I'd love to think so. Honestly, I think it's the location. Being 5 minutes outside of downtown. It's a really good spot for people to want to come to work.
You guys in Egan doing dinner only. For me, the first thing I heard about you was Charlie was part of the program.
Yeah.
So you guys are smoking some meats.
We got some global flavors out there.
Global flavors. And then the cocktails are top notch.
Yeah. We have an incredible bar staff and craft bar program. Everything from, the filthy, dirty martinis to the old fashions. We probably, in my humble opinion, have probably one of the best espresso martinis in town. But yeah, some incredible drinks on there.
What's the biggest challenge right now running a restaurant?
Yeah, biggest challenge, like I said, there's rising costs, shrinking margins, and so it just forces you to operate things more strictly.
Yeah.
And to be on top of things from a business perspective.
What do you think people are going to be most excited? Obviously, the Mort, a half-pound pastrami sandwich, people are going to be excited about. I think the price of it is really reasonable for the amount of meat. It's $28.
$28, yeah.
But that's like really it's 4 meals there. I think that's a big old sandwich.
Well, we try to keep the menu pretty approachable. We know we're not going to be like a destination restaurant. We don't want to be like a celebratory restaurant either. We want to be like your day in, day out restaurant that you can come by on a random Tuesday to go try out. And so the menu reflects that. We have a giant beef rib on there for $65, but we also have amazing cheeseburger sliders for $5 on happy hour.
Yeah. You really need that high-low, right, to succeed today?
Exactly. So the whole menu is approachable. We call it quality comfort food. It's food that people are going to be familiar with, but we push it a little bit as well to get them to experiment with things.
Joe, what's your background? Joe Newhouse, co-owner of Kitchen and Rail. What got you into restaurants?
Yeah, this is honestly my first foray into restaurants. Victor has been in the industry for a long time, so
His dad had restaurants in the Milwaukee area.
yeah. His dad had a restaurant. I mean, restaurants are in my family. My mom's side of the family ran a chain of restaurants down in Texas and the Southwest called El Chico, and so we both have it in our blood. And so to be honest, like both of us have this strong desire and passion for serving people. Our day job is at Matter. It's a nonprofit over in St. Louis Park. And so this is just another form of being able to serve people in the community.
When it hits, it's so fun, isn't it?
I love it. Yeah, it's something where unless you have a passion for it, it's going to burn you out.
Yes. Yeah, and you understand why people get hooked on it, right? Like during COVID, we saw a lot of people in the service industry try out other fields, right? Yeah. Like I'm going to go be a postal worker.
A lot of people left the industry then.
And a lot of people have come back because there is something special about like being a part of people's and families' like great moments.
Totally, yeah, and that's the thing. I always say to our staff, it's more than the food and drink. I mean, Twin Cities has thousands of amazing choices people can make to eat at, and we're humbled to be a part of that. But this is something where you got to provide a place where people can make a connection over a meal, sharing a meal together, because that's really what it's all about.
Kitchen and Rail, it's right off of Highway 55. It's on Winnetka, the old Mort's Deli. It's by like down in the valley. That whole shopping center is going to get a facelift and will look pretty dope.
That's what I hear.
Kind of like Texatonka. Yeah. It's the same owners, right?
Same
Texatonka
owners,
in St. Louis Park. Pretty cool. Cheering for you. Can't wait to go back and have dinner.
We'll be ready.
Is brunch happening, or is that
we're gonna start without brunch just to get our feet under us, but then we'll add it in here at some point.
That's pretty popular in Eagan as well. Still open in Eagan. Don't freak out, Eagan.
Exactly.
Dinner only, but then lunch in the mix in Golden Valley. Kitchen and Rail. And Joe, thanks for bringing this sandwich. I mean, people, if you are not watching this on the YouTube stream or on X or on Facebook, you are missing. This is like pastrami porn right here. I mean,
well, if they stop by, they'll be able to see it live and in Technicolor.
Oh, I like it. It's a good salesman there. Very good. Thanks, Joe. Joe Newhouse. Kitchen and Rail is the name of the restaurant. You don't need reservations, but you can make them if you're a planner. That's available for